So the Bob's Burgers movie is the Simpsons movie of Bob's Burgers movies. I'm not really sure how else I'm supposed to put that. It's the same sort of production in terms of movies spun off from animated primetime sitcoms as that was, produced at the same scale with the same basic approach and result. It's just a little bit bigger, just a little bit longer, just a little bit more elaborately animated version of an episode of the show, but otherwise it's the show. Yeah, exactly how you feel about Bob's Burgers the show is exactly how you'll feel about Bob's Burgers the movie. I happen to fucking love Bob's Burgers, so I fucking love this movie. If you do not like Bob's Burgers, this will not make you like Bob's Burgers. But if you've never seen Bob's Burgers and you happen to like this movie, good news, the show is pretty much always this.
This is a practice burger. Why are you whispering? I don't want it to hear and feel bad. Okay.
Wait, I'm a what?
Nothing. What? You're great.
Shh. That feels nice.
I know.
Don't rub my sesame seeds off.
I won't, don't worry.
They're a cute couple.
I give him a year.
Unlike the Simpsons movie, though, Bob's Burgers has had pretty much its entire run on TV in the era of there no longer being such a thing as a TV show that everyone watches or has seen most episodes of, so it feels a little bit more appropriate in this case for a feature film version to essentially retread some storyline and character beats that the show has cycled through a few times at this point, just on a bigger but not that much bigger since it's still Bob's Burgers scale. This is the big debut, or rather it would be if Disney wasn't essentially putting this into theaters to likely get trounced by Top Gun Maverick because it's a holdover from the Fox acquisition they're obligated to release theatrically, so the box office is kind of a wash that isn't costing them anything. But hypothetically, if this were a big debut, you would play the hits that got you here, yeah.
I know you're Droopy Bob right now, but you know who else is in there? Dreamy Bob, the guy who wanted to open a restaurant in the first place. Slap his name on it. Make cuckoo crazy burgers with wild ingredients. A new one every day.
I did not say cuckoo crazy burgers. I would not say that.
You know what I mean. Super funky burgers?
Well, no matter what I said, I think that maybe Dreamy Bob is dumb, and Droopy Bob just kind of sees things the way they are.
You know what you gotta do to Droopy Bob?
What?
You gotta punch him in the nuts like this. Ow!
So to wit, Bob's Burgers is about a barely getting by hamburger restaurant run by a not so much dysfunctional but functionally bizarre family called the Belchers in a similarly ramshackle working class oceanfront community. The film starts up in familiar territory with parents Bob and Linda fretting about being behind on loan payments while kids Tina, Louise, and Jean are all grappling with individual insecurities about the looming summer vacation season, the bigger for the big screen storyline kicking in when a sinkhole opens up on the street directly in front of the restaurant, not only further imperiling their ability to get those loans paid off because now customers can't get in, but also exposing an escalating series of increasingly absurd reasons why the hole cannot be filled, a mystery involving the eccentric wealthy businessman who's also their landlord, Mr. Fishoder, and the kids taking it upon themselves to solve the mystery. And yeah, the fact that the stakes actually get sillier and less serious, feeling inverse to their actual scale, is kind of the point of the series' unique specific sense of humor.
Oh my god.
Louise, don't go down there. It's dangerous. Did you mean to wave your arms all over the place while falling into the hole? Because if so, you nailed it.
Yes, it all went great.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Dad, I don't want to stop your flow, but can you pass the peel off?
Fresh hot burgers, sexy burgers.
She's not with us. Shoot.
No, Bob.
Even when things do finally get to be a matter of life and death late in the game, it's a very silly, lackadaisical life or death context that doesn't really rate to one of the more dire situations these characters have even been in, though the point is more to force some individual revelations and exchanges that they haven't really had before that, as far as this series goes, actually qualifies as some fairly significant character development for Bob and Louise especially. Now, one thing that is different between a movie and average episode of the series is the balance of stories, where the certain episodes tend to either focus on the parents or the kids as the A or B narrative, and the film aims to split things more evenly to somewhat mixed results, to be honest, mainly placing Bob and Linda in the semi-serious financial trouble story while the kids have a mystery-solving adventure that by its nature has more location changes, stuff going on, along with interactions with a litany of supporting characters from the series showing up for their cameos. It does come back around for Act 3 when things become more unified overall, though it doesn't feel like they ever really cracked any kind of real arc for Jean this time, whereas Louise and Tina both have a lot to do. And so does Teddy, come to think of it. That's a nice surprise.
Oh no. Okay, let's do it.
All right.
And while there aren't any real Springfield Gorge level deep cut callbacks, there are one or two, okay, I'm glad that happened beats that as a longtime fan felt really good to see. On the other hand though, overall, it's a 90-minute episode of Bob's Burgers on the big screen, and I goddamn love Bob's Burgers. It's every bit as gentle, affirming, clever, funny, good-natured comfort show it always is. So yeah, you know what? Fuck it. 10 out of 10. Go see Bob's Burgers.